Hello, fellow comrades. Today I bring you yet another one. As usual, it excites me to have you with me. And what I want to say is that today we are going to have a look at debt and dust. Debt and dust. The truth of the matter is that a lot of people have relinquished the use of these potent and powerful items. But here again, I bring them up to you. Those who are into spirituality, those pastors who are also spiritual churches, etc. You can take a cue from this and then benefit from their usage. This has been the system since ancient times. Our ancestors used them and they had good results. Now, today, we are relinquishing them. But before then, I want to show you how to really activate this debt and dust. You can use the tea light candles, yes, because they don't last for quite a longer period. They last for very short periods, and you can use them to activate these debts or dust for your own usage. So that will be my first this. And what you do is that there are two basic setup. One is for a road opener, and the other is for locking of clients, locking of somebody's destiny, or close up. You see, one is for building, the other one is for closing. So it's an opening and closing done. Yes. So what we do is that we'll have a look at the road opener first. The settings. When you have gotten your debt and dust, you have to do the settings first. When you look here, you find that I have done some diagram here. I think I better, it is better now. What you do is that in setting for road opener, you light your first candle here, the first one. You light one, and then you need 5 tea light candles. So you put your item in the middle, you light your first candle up, the second one down, then you come to the right column, and then you light the third one, then you light the fourth one, and you put the fifth one on your debt or dust. That is for opening. For road opening, that's when you want to open up venues, you want to open opportunity, or you are doing anything that builds. Yes, this is how you do the settings. But if in case you want to do the reverse, you want to revenge, you want to lock some enemy, you want to lock someone who is not, let me say, to stop someone who you think is doing harm to you, or anything that is bordered on the other side. It's just vice versa. So this is how you will light the candle. Remember, the first one we lit from top to down, then right to left, then the middle. This one, what you are going to do is that you are going to light from bottom up, then left, then to right, and then to middle. It's just the reverse order. So you can use this method to activate. So depending on what work you want to do, use the debt and dust for, this is how you activate them. So I've given you the tea light settings for it. Now let's go and have a look at the various debts that we have and how we can put them to good use. The first one I'm going to talk about is about the bank debt. I mean, once they have swept the bank, you can request a bit of the soil and then you store them. This debt is usually used for money and for financial stability. So what is happening is that the debt that comes from the bank, it contains the energy of the bank. So they are usually used in certain. And if you want to use it personally, what you do is that you will get a photo of yourself or a picture of yourself. Then you burn it to ashes. And then you add bay leaves. You burn the bay leaves, then add them to the soil from the bank. Yeah, this soil can then be activated and kept in the home or in the business place to ensure that your finances and your money just increases. Then we have got the church debt. The church debt is debt from the church, and this one is used for blessing and for healing. Yes, and then it's also used in mending broken relationship. So if you go to the church, you can sweep the church, collect the debt, and then you go to the crossroad, get debt from the crossroad, then you add bay leaf to it. This is then incorporated and used for blessing work and then for healing, and then also for broken relationship. You can use this debt. It means you use the three of them, being the Trinity. Use them. Then the next one is the court debt. Court debt is used for justice and then for court cases. Yes, if somebody has court case, you go to the crossroad, get some debt, scoop some debt there, then you get debt from the court, and then you can add High John the Conqueror. You bend the High John the Conqueror and add it. You can use it, activate it, and then you can keep it either in a mojo bag or anything and carry it to the court for justice. Yes, and then we have got the market debt. You know, market is a place where people converge. Usually, a lot of people, like in Ghana, we have Mokola market where plenty people, if you want to draw a lot of customers or customers to your end, you can scoop some of this debt from the market, and then you incorporate some of other crossroad herbs and other herbs to make sure that it's used in the church, so that it can be sprinkled in the church or can be buried somewhere in the church to ensure the flow of congregation to your church. Yes, if your church is suffering. In like manner, in your business, it can be kept in your business premises to ensure the flow of customers and clients. Yes, then we have got the crossroad itself. Debt that is scooped from the crossroad, it's used for opening and closing. It means that it can be used for good and for, it's a general soil, but they are very potent. Can be used for any time. Yes, either closing and opening. Then if you get fighting dog yard, if you see two dogs fighting, where they fought, you see some they've disturbed the dead, please scoop the dead. It's very good for separation work, for causing of fight, and then for creating of confusion. Yes, for creating of confusion. I mean, if where there is the need to even separate people in love, this death comes in handy, and it must first be activated by the 5T light. But this time round, it should be the reverse one. It means you light from down to top, left to right, and then the center. That is how it's done. Then we have the graveyard debt. Yes, the graveyard debt can be used for blessing. It can be also used for cursing. It is a double side. And to get the graveyard debt, we go there, perform ritual before we picking it. Before you enter the grave, you have to knock. In our side, we knock, ago. Then you enter into the graveyard. And then if you go close to a tomb, you seek permission from the tomb owner to fetch some of the soil. And then you pay. You use some coins. There are a number of coins you can use to pay. You pay this thing. And when you have collected the soil and you are bringing it home to come and use it, in coming out of the graveyard, you need to come with your back. You don't come in with your face. You come in the reverse order. I mean, with your back out. After you have come out with your back and you get home, you need to do some cleansing, some susumansa and salt, etc. should do bath to ward off any entity that might have followed you, or disembodied entities that may follow you to your home. Then we have got the ant hill. The ant hill too is a very potent dust, and is done by performing rituals at the ant session before collecting the ant hill, and it's usually used in business booming, love rituals, money rituals, because you seek permission before you do it. Then gunpowder technically is not this thing. It's not a death per se, but it's used for quick activation. Yes, by lighting the gunpowder and letting it off, it's used for quick activation. Then we have hospital death. Hospital deaths are used for healing purpose, and before you use them, you have to add the crossroad death, the church death, and then the hospital death itself, and it should be properly activated by lighting top to down, right to left, and then middle, or with a tea light candle to actually activate it. Then we have the police station death. The police station death is used for law, stay away, because there are a lot of people who get problem daily with the police, especially in this side of our world where the drivers, anywhere he pass, wherever he goes, the police will arrest him. Anytime, the police will be arresting them, then delaying them. So if you want a protection from the law or stay away, then you have to get debt from the police station, and then it's incorporated in a short spell. You build it in a mojo and keep it in your vehicle, or keep it on you, to ensure that the police stays away from you. Normally, we will add certain Solomonic seals to make sure that the police stay away from you. Then we have got railroad death. Railroad, usually used in sending people away or moving them away. When you have an unyielding enemy staying in your vicinity and causing you a lot of problem, becoming a thorn in your flesh, and you want them to move away or send them away, then the railroad track death comes in handy. Fetch a railroad death from the railroad. Then we have the red brick dust. Red brick dust. The red brick dust is usually used for protection and for exorcism. Yes, to protect your house from negativity and from any entity that may linger through your house. So it comes into. Then the termite death. The termite death helps in to tear down any enemy or to revenge. And when you want to use this, you have to fetch death from the stop sign. Yes, where they have put a stop sign. Yes, on the road. You fetch some, then you add it to the termite death and add some pepper, red pepper to it, then powder to it. Then you can use it in your revenge work. Yes, revenge work. And then we have death from the snake. If you are fortunate to find where a snake has moved, you can scoop within the portion where the snake moved. You scoop, and this soil is used for wisdom, protection, and then knowledge. Then we have the soil from the airport. Yes, for those who want to travel and they are having issues with their agents, etc., and wherever they send, they are not getting their visas, etc. This soil from the airport can be incorporated into a spell to help you in traveling, or those who want to go and see greener pastures outside. It will enable them to travel and see the greener pasture. Remember that you can even scoop the footprint of somebody, the soil, with they have stepped in, and then use it to work so that it affects it. These were how our ancestors, they were using the soil. These systems are leaving the system because people are not very conversant with it. But if you are a spiritual person and you are highly interested in using this thing, remember this is vibration and frequencies, and they are very effective when used. Shalom, 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 peace.